Miles, we're back home, guys. Welcome my brand new, at least to me, 2015 Corvette Z06 3LZ with the Z07 carbon fiber performance package. Guys, it's been a crazy ride, and I can't believe I'm actually owning one of my dream cars here. This has been a spec I've been looking for the longest time. Honestly, about 3 months when I sold the Shelby GT500, I was immediately looking for this car. I knew I needed it, I knew I wanted it, I knew I had to have it. 3 months later, found it on Facebook Marketplace. I want to show you guys the full entire car, all of the specs. This thing is my literal dream car. We finally got it, so let's dive right into it. The C7 Corvette, the last of its kind, the American supercar. We're gonna do a full 360 to start you guys off, show you guys the condition of it, everything around, just so you guys could see every single part of this body. Triple black with the yellow calipers, which is one of my favorite things. We're gonna get deeper into all of the details, but let me stay on track and actually give you guys the full 360. This thing is a Batmobile. This had my name written all over it. All of my cars have been black throughout my full collection, with my 2008 Mustang, 2014 GT500, 1968 Fastback, 1965 Cobra. We added another black car to the collection because honestly, black cars just look so good. We did a full 360. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into this, okay? Guys, it's not the best condition. Corvettes are meant to have fun and meant to be driven, and I do not blame the previous drivers. They did have a little fun with the carbon fiber splitter. And as mentioned, this is the Z07 package, so we have a lot of carbon fiber. I got the front splitter right here, which I ordered a new one coming very shortly because with these things, when they track it, they do get a beating, and it looks like the previous owner went through it a little bit here. So I got a new front splitter coming very shortly, with also the Z07 performance package. We got the carbon ceramic brakes, and look how fat and massive these things are with the yellow Brembo calipers. These things are huge, and they stop on a dime. So these are not the normal ones that come on the normal Z06s. This is the upgrade. I did test them just a little bit when I was driving the car, and they stop on a dime. They do need new brake pads, which I'll get to very shortly, but these things honestly make this car a supercar. Stock wheels that these come with the Z06. I love these types of wheels a lot. They look really good. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Should I swap out the wheels or should I keep these? Honestly, I really like these a lot. The tires we have are Michelin 285/30 by 19s. They are the Pilot Sport All Seasons. They're not the Pilot Sport 4S's or the Cup 2s. I might have to upgrade them, but for daily driving and to get started, these tires are pretty nice. Now going over to the badges here, we got the Z06 with the fully functional vent here, getting all the aerodynamics, all the cooling that it needs. This thing looks really nice. And we got the carbon fiber front splitter, but there's a little hiccup. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna show you guys how to fix it, so stay tuned. The side skirts, that's the only hiccup, but everything else looks very nice. All right, check this rear end out. This is one of my favorite things about the C7Zs. In my opinion, the C7Z is the best rear end looking by far. The C2 Corvette will come second, and then the C6 comes after that. But this thing just looks so menacing. I love how mean and aggressive it looks. And with the C7Zs, they have the stage 3 spoiler, these awesome Euro style tail lights, and all that wing brings down so much downforce. You can actually see here the different stages that you can adjust for different downforce, because the higher you raise this, the lower this goes for different track purposes. And then the Corsa exhaust. Don't be fooled though, the previous owner just had the tips installed, so we're still gonna get exhaust on the way. This looks pretty cool aesthetically wise, because you do get these massive exhaust tips right here. However, it's stock exhaust just with Corsa tips. I don't know why they did that, but that means that we get to do exhaust here on the channel, which I already have exhaust on the way. I kind of bought exhaust before I even bought the car, which is funny. So stay tuned for that. California is definitely gonna love me, especially my neighbors as well. But check this out, this rear end looks so good. The tires in the back look so meaty as well. I love this stance. I don't know if I want to lower this, to be completely honest, because the stance is pretty good and I don't want to be rubbing. I rub a lot, and you guys saw the front splitter. It's already torn up. So we'll see about suspension once when that comes up. I know you can also lower these just on the stock bolts, which is pretty cool. You can do a lot of adjustments with this car. But yeah, this thing looks pretty good. Still have the Texas plates. Trying to figure out where I'm going to register this car, either in Montana, California, or keep it in Texas. So I'll stay tuned for that. So I already showed you guys the rear wheels. I'm going to show you guys the driver's side, but the tires are actually different on these. These are Toyos, and then we got Michelin's up front. Don't know entirely sure why they went with that particular setup. However, Toyo's pretty sticky, Michelin's pretty sticky. I'm a big fan of them. I had Toyos, I had Michelin's as well. Who knows what we'll do with the tire setup in the near future, but wheels look really good. We also have this carbon fiber side skirt in perfect condition. This is literally the only carbon fiber that's in perfect condition besides the interior, which I'm gonna show you guys very shortly. But that is a full 360. That is the car. I actually did not show you guys the hood. Hood is just basic, nothing really special about that, but that is the car. And as you guys could see, aesthetically wise, there's a tint. And one of the favorite things that the previous owner actually did was tint the windows with ceramic heat shield tint, and that keeps the car super cool. Love the way it stands. I love the body lines. I love everything about this car. It is just perfect and mean, menacing, aggressive. I can't say much more than that. So let's go ahead and pop the hood. I want to show you guys another cool feature about the car. So let's get into the interior and show you guys inside. So that is the rear and the full 360 of the car. I don't know about you guys, this thing looks so menacing, looks so sleek. I love the all black features. It does need some TLC, which I will be doing here, as well as showing you guys on the channel. So make sure you stay tuned for all that. We got a new front splitter, we got the exhaust, and all of the details that it needs. Brakes, tires, the wheels, and all that. So for the price that I got it, I'll take the sacrifices and you know, fix her up on the way. It gets me something to do, you know? All right, guys, now let's talk about the interior. As mentioned previously, this is the Z07 3LZ package. So we're gonna get the carbon fiber, we're gonna get the leather, we're gonna get the Alcantara, and all the bells and whistles that you can possibly get with this car. This is every single package. They did not skip out. Every single option you could get from GM is in this car. So let's go ahead and take a look here. This is the cockpit view. One of the things I absolutely love about Corvette is how it's so driver oriented. And as you guys can see, I already know in the comments, one of the first things that you see while in the cockpit is the automatic transmission. And yes, I went automatic because I've been driving manual for 8 years now, and every single one of my cars have been manual. I'm getting kind of tired of it, and also I want to switch things up just a tad bit. But I still have two manuals. I have the 65 Cobra and the 68 Coyote Swap fastback. That is going to be 5-speed manuals. This is an 8-speed auto. So I wanted to change things up. This is going to be my daily driver. I didn't want to have the manual because one of the things that really got me tired was just manual in traffic and daily driving it all the time when I had 3 other cars that was also manual. So we have an automatic, an 8-speed automatic. It shifts great. We're gonna do some more performance and first drives on the next video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But another reason why I got an automatic was because I want to make this car extremely fast. You can't shift faster than an automatic. So I'm gonna be looking into this full transmission. I have no idea or knowledge on this transmission, what it's rated for, what it's capable of doing, but I plan on increasing the horsepower on this Corvette, and I need the fastest shifting so we could get the most performance. So more to stay tuned on the automatic transmission, but as you guys could see here, it does have the full entertainment system, the full carbon fiber. This is the matte carbon fiber that comes with the car itself. So let's do a little start of the car. We won't do the remote start just quite yet. We'll do it just with this push button right here. Start it up, and let's see exactly what we're greeted with every single time we start up with this car. We get the Corvette symbol here, we get all of the dash. I want to go through all of the options here because as you guys could see, there's just so many different performance options that you could do. So this is what we're greeted with right away. This is exactly what I see. So let's go over let's see what the cluster is telling us. So right away we have the TPMS sensor, which is okay. Should just be syncing of the TPMS, and that should go away. Not to worry about that. I had that same exact like with the Shelby GT500. So let's go ahead and take away that. We also have brakes worn, so that's another thing and reason why I was able to get the car down for a little bit cheaper than it was, because the brakes needed to be serviced as well as the front lip was not in the best conditions. I got $2,000 off. We're gonna go do brakes and the front splitter and all the maintenance that it needs in the next videos as well. So once when you get that, that's pretty much it. Again, there's tons of options that we wanna do. There's also tons of modes. If you do this, you can see it go from sport to track to weather to eco to track and sport against, or touring and sport. So we're gonna go through all those options. We also have the boost gauge, the fuel gauge, the speedometer, the tachometer, the oil pressure, and the coolant temp, all right there. So that is what we have here. We have a cool little screen, it goes up and down here. I keep my glasses, and the charger there as well. All of the options here decked out. With the 3LZ, we have cooled seats, heated seats, all the AC and heater. We got sync and everything that you need. And one of the cool things that I love here is the plaque. 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque. We're gonna increase that here on the channel, see how far we can push it. And then you got your normal clusters, your weather, and the full entertainment system. Let's go over to see what the steering wheel has. We have all of the selector right here. We have the phone call and sync options right here. We have cruise control all right here. We have the song selectors right here, which you can do that, as well as the volume. So you're always on the steering wheel and not having to reach over there. We also have the carbon fiber right here. I like the steering wheel. It feels great. We got the leather and it just feels so good. Moving on over here, we have the mode selector as well as traction control, where you might have to turn off that as well. We have the electronic parking brake, and then cup holders. That goes really slow. I have to hold it up, but does not hold cups really well. But we have this cup holder area. We also have a little cigar charger port right there, automatic transmission, as you guys can see, and that's pretty much it. We got the leather dash. Leather dash also does need upholstery, not in the best condition. I guess I'm gonna have to do some upholstery videos in the future. And on the passenger side, you have the ability to adjust the climate there. So this thing has it all, and one of the things I really like is the Bose sound system. The Bose sound system sounds so good. You get the best. I believe there's about 7 or 8 speakers with the subwoofer in the back. So this thing is completely decked out. I'm in love, and honestly, it feels great. The seats feel great. You just feel like a race car driver driving this thing. All right, now let me go ahead and show you guys the seats here. We do have the nice leather seats, leather dash. This is the passenger side. I have no idea where the floor mats are. I need to go ahead and grab me some floor mats. But we also have the leather dash that is pretty nice here. I got my Nerds and my microphone right there. And that is everything you'll see here on the passenger side. Pop open the trunk right here. Nothing much to see here. A lot of space that you could do a lot of things, and I already know I'm gonna do it right now. You guys want to hear the exhaust? We started it up. She's nice and warm, so let's get some exhaust clips of the Z06. Completely stock. Again, this is stock exhaust. Even though you see the Corsa exhaust tips, this is completely bone stock. So let's go ahead and fire her up. And there you have the couple revs here. She's gonna get a little bit more rowdy in the future. I promise you, exhaust is to come, because we can make this thing extremely loud. But for what it is, it sounds really good and I like it. This is one of my favorite features about this car. I love convertibles. Ever since I got the 65 Cobra, having a convertible as well as a fiberglass body, which the 65 Cobra and the Corvette are, it just makes the driving experience so much better. So let me show you how cool this is. Yo, and just like that, we have a T-top convertible style. Fits in the trunk just like that. Let's close her up. Let's close up the passenger side. Look at that. We got the convertible rocking. This is so much fun. I cannot tell you guys how much I love. Let me actually roll down the windows, because that makes things so much better. But woo-wee. Having a convertible is so much fun, especially on a nice sunny day or just cruising out town. But that's one of the features I absolutely love about my new Corvette. So that is the full interior, the rear. Let's go ahead and pop the trunk and see what we got there. The hood is pop. Let's go ahead and check out this LT4. So here she is in all of its glory. I don't know anything about this motor, but I'm super excited to get started and to dive deep into LTs. This is not an LS, this is an LT4, as you guys can see here. Supercharged, lots of potential. I heard that you could do a lot of cool things with this car. It can make great power. It sounds amazing. Maybe a cam, maybe a lower pulley, E85 definitely, but this motor definitely looks pretty good. Also, a lot of room that you could do to work on this car. And here's the other side. If you guys know or see anything, please comment down below. Again, I know absolutely nothing about this car. I'm gonna get oil change and dive right into it, but I really wanna do lower pulley, cam, E85, my heads, supercharge this thing and make it really fast. This is what it looks like underneath the hood. Z06, that looks pretty cool. All right guys, and that is my brand new 2015 C7 Corvette Z06 with the Z07 carbon fiber performance package. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. I cannot wait to bring you guys the content again. Comment down below what you want to see so I can bring it here to you. We got the Batmobile, other known as a C7 Corvette. I'm absolutely in love. I don't know about you guys, but this car has to be my new favorite car out of the fleet. It was the 65 Cobra. Now it's the C7 Corvette. So this thing has a lot of potential. We're gonna have lots of fun with it. We're gonna keep on doing everything that you wanna see, ins and outs of this car. We're gonna do viral videos after viral videos. So make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not yet already. Thank you guys so much for this opportunity once again. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned for some more awesome content.